How are you?
Hello, Edward.
Please help yourself to champagne and caviar.
Is the guest of honor here yet?
No, but Dmitri and Donnelly should be here any moment now.
Oh, I'm just dying to meet the man. Any Cassadine has got to be interested. Well, we're all very anxious to meet Mr. Cassadine, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, fairly chomping at the bit.
I didn't see you the last one.
Well,
Celia, where has Jimmy Lee been hiding these days? I haven't seen him in ages.
Well, he's carving a new future for himself in the jungles of Brazil. I plan to join him there very soon.
Well, let's hope you're not too late, dear.
What's that supposed to mean, Lorena?
Well, haven't you seen what those gorgeous women wear on the beaches in Brazil? Or should I say, don't wear?
I'm not worried about my husband.
Oh, looks like Jimmy Lee's not the only one who likes a challenge. Let's just hope you're up to the competition.
Hello, Celia.
hello, Celia. Hello. I've been wanting to talk to you about that, Lorena.
Lorena? What about it?
My dear, when are you going to change your taste in women? You are still getting the sizzle instead of the steak.
Oh, my darling Amanda, you know how much I love to cook.
Well, you're on the wrong bird, my dear.
Well, at long last.
Well, Dmitri Cassadine, I presume.
Oh, gentlemen, good evening. Allow me to introduce my very good friend and business associate, Dmitri Cassadine.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Cassadine.
How do you do?
I am Edward Quartermaine. This is my son, Alan.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
I'm grateful for the invitation.
Well, we're thrilled you could join us.
Oh, we wouldn't have missed this little dinner party for the world.
Our family has similar interests. I'm hoping before the evening is over, we can say that we have a great deal more in common. Miss, here you are, Mr. Cassadine.
Oh, Demetri, please.
Thank you. Beluga caviar. And try the champagne, French, of course.
Excellent.
Isn't it extraordinary we should have your favorite hors d'oeuvre here? It's almost as if we planned on the setting, isn't it?
We have a lot in common.
Yes, especially when it comes to business. I understand that you and Sean are talking about working together.
We've done more than talk. You might say that we're in business together, Edward.
Oh?
Sean and I have embarked on a little project, yes. Yes, one that should raise the net profit of the Cassadine family's fortune a great deal in the next couple of months.
Well, we're counting on it. Yes, what sort of project?
Well, Edward, you must have heard something about the minimal rush down in Brazil.
Well, I did read a little bit about it in the newspapers, which, as a matter of fact, is one of the things I want to talk to you about tonight, Dmitri.
Oh, this must be Mr. Cassadine.
Oh, Dmitri, this is my wife.
Lila Quartermaine, I'm so very happy that you're here, Mr. Cassadine.
The pleasure is all mine, Mrs. Quartermaine.
You know, at my parties, my friends call me Lila.
Well, my friends call me Demetri, and I hope that you will become a good one.
Celia told me that you were very charming, but I'd no idea that...
Yes, well, back to what we were talking about. Perhaps you would care to elaborate a bit.
Sorry, we're late. We had a little problem at the hospital.
Oh, that's all right. Dr. and Mrs. Rick Weather, may I present Mr. Dmitri Cassadine?
My pleasure. How do you do?
Hello?
Lila, why don't you see if Rick and Ginny might like some champagne? You know, that's the problem with these gatherings. It's very hard to find time to get any business talk in, you know? Well, would you tell me exactly what it is? Yes.
Dinner, Father. Dinner, everyone.
Thank you. In a minute.
Well, hello again.
Mrs. Holt.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was caught up with some other guests and I couldn't tear myself away. But I saw that you were quite contented with Edward.
Oh, I was just being polite to my host. You're the one I want to see.
Well, we have all evening.
I plan to make the most of it.
Jimmy Lee is really a very fine man. He's honest, intelligent, creative, and he has got a great head for business.
Well, I was sorry to hear about his recent financial problems.
Oh, well, he incurred his loss by acting honorably in the aftermath of an unfortunate but completely accidental collapse of his buildings. And a man of that integrity would bring a lot more than just money to any company fortunate enough to employ him.
You make quite the case for your husband, huh?
Well, he deserves it.
Darling.
I'm sure he does. I like Jimmy Lee. Almost as much as I like his wife.
Excuse me, Mr. Cassadine. There's a messenger here for you. He'll only release the article to you personally.
Thank you.
Well, please, send him in.
Yes, sir.
Not really, but business is business. Is that for me?
Dmitri Cassadine?
Yes.
May I please see some form of identification, sir?
Certainly, you may. That's my passport.
Very good, sir. Could you just sign here and print your name below it? Very good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Satisfactory?
Looks good. Well, what on earth is so top secret?
Oh, these are just some assay papers.
Oh, one of my favorite subjects.
Well, we must discuss it sometime.
Yes.
Now what?
Tell Monica to get those papers.
How?
That's her problem. We must see them.
Listen, if you're about to say what I think you're about to
You've Got
say,
to get a look at those papers, Monica.
come on, ask Demetri to show them to you.
Be serious.
Why do I have to always do your dirty work?
Because nobody does it better.
Okay. Keep your eyes peeled
For what?
for an opening. You'll know it when you see it.
Jenny, the odds of Jeff's mother making it are very slim. Now, if she doesn't, then he's going to have nobody. He'll have a mother, father, any living relatives. That bothers me. The state will then come in and they'll put him into a foster home. I feel responsible. He's named after my brother.
Rick, if you want him to come stay with us, it's fine.
You wouldn't mind that?
I wouldn't mind. We have to do whatever we can.
Thank you. That's nice.
Did I overhear you say something about taking someone in?
Temporary situation.
Yes. I was short with you earlier. One of Mike's friends lost his father in a car wreck, and I doubt his mother's going to make it.
She doesn't make it. He live with us.
Oh, Stella, excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're soaked. I'm so
Well, it's quite all right.
sorry.
Accidents do happen.
No, just, please excuse me. Oh, here, just let me take it for you. Yes, please, let her have I can just sponge it. No, really, honestly, if you let it stay there, it's just going to ruin your jacket. I don't know why to tell you this.
So clumsy.
Yes, I am.
Hold on a minute, Stella, please. Thank you.
Brilliant. Your wife would have made a superb secret agent.
Let's see what's so important about these papers.
Assay papers.
Refers to something about a map. What are you supposed to
Here you are. I was just coming to rescue these papers. Thank you very much for keeping them for me.
well, we didn't want to see that they get misplaced or anything.
I know I hate being a party pooper, Edward, but Dmitri and I must leave.
Oh, really? So early? I'm sorry.
Thank you very much.
Yes, but we have another engagement, business matters.
Yes.
Pleasure having you here. Oh, thank you very much.
But it's new.
Oh,
I am so sorry you have to brush off.
thank you very much. All lovely evening.
Hope I see you soon.
I hope so, too,
Oh,
Monica.
Mr. Quartermaine, thank you very much.
Good night. Good night. Dmitri must leave.
Good night, all.
Good night.
I am sorry,
Damn, now we didn't even get a chance to see the papers.
I saw all I needed to see.
What, in that short a time?
Look, when it comes to business documents, I have the eyes of a trained cop. It may take me a year to get through a novel, but just put a balance sheet or a profit and loss statement in front of my face, I am the fastest study you've ever seen.
All right, well, what did you see?
I saw more than enough for our purposes. A file number, WS87967. Now, with that, we can get all the information that we need.
How?
Excuse me?
Well, if we just have to, it's public domain. All I have to do is ask Jimmy Lee to go to the assay office in Sao Paulo and track down the file number. With that, well, I'll call him tomorrow and ask him to check it out.
Considering, gentlemen, that I set this whole thing up for you, I think I could have a couple of minutes of your time.
Monica, didn't you hear that? We finally got a line on what's really going on in Brazil.
If this document is authentic, and I'm betting that it is, that's all the proof we need.
Alan.
Then what?
Well, then we can start talking business with Cassadine.
Great, we're on our way now.